7 paranormal clips you can't explain. Haunting orb caught on camera. A video posted by Reddit user CTSmith19 captures a mysterious moment outside their uncle's house on the night their grandmother passed away. It's often said that unexplainable things happen shortly after a loved one passes. Could this be one of those moments? In the footage, something unusual appears to float down the street. It moves steadily toward a white car in the driveway and pauses, almost as if observing the scene. Then, with an eerie calm, it continues across the front yard. Around 30 seconds in, it reaches the letterbox and seems to stop there for a moment before disappearing. Theories range from it being a simple bug or spider on the camera to something far more profound. Some even suggest maybe she had to check the mail one last time. Whatever it may be, it's a moment that raises more questions than answers and leaves a lasting impression. That last moment still gives me chills. But what happens next takes the mystery to a whole new level. Let's dive in. Eerie Airbnb encounter. Airbnbs are supposed to be relaxing, but for Reddit user 34,103,410, things took a turn for the strange. Watch closely as a simple walk through the house reveals something bizarre that left even their dog staring. Could this be undeniable proof of the paranormal?
Ashley, you love that.
Busted.
Really wish I could have stayed there so much longer. Oh my god. This happens to me every time. I'm so sad.
Whoa.
What?
Let's watch it again. The video begins with someone casually walking through the Airbnb. Along the way, they accidentally kick over a shoe lying on the floor. They pan the camera around, showing a guy sleeping on the couch, then a girl sitting at the dining table. But then the dog comes into view, sitting completely still and staring intently toward the kicked-over shoe. That's when the eerie moment happens. The shoe mysteriously flips back upright, all by itself. No one is near it, and there's no obvious explanation. The Reddit user posted this, saying, "Was this a ghost in my Airbnb? Someone tell me this is something other than a ghost." Could this be evidence of the unexplained? Either way, it's a night they won't forget anytime soon. Think the last clip was eerie? Wait until you see what this parent caught on their baby monitor. Ghost visits child. Have you ever heard stories of loved ones who've passed visiting newborns or young children? They say children are more connected to the supernatural, more open to things we can't explain. Reddit user GhostPubes1 shared a chilling clip that might be proof. What's captured on this baby monitor will make you think twice about what might be watching over us. The footage shows a peaceful moment in a child's crib, just an almost 2-year-old boy sleeping. But then something strange happens. At first, it's subtle. At about 20 seconds in, the blanket moves ever so slightly. You'd think it's just the child shifting in their sleep. But by 45 seconds, it gets much harder to explain. The boy's leg appears to be pulled by something unseen. There's no one in the room, no obvious source of movement, and yet it happens so clearly. The parents were left shocked, with the poster claiming they're 96% sure they caught a ghost on camera. Whether it's a loved one watching over the child, an unexplained force, or just a strange coincidence, this moment has left everyone who's seen it wondering. Whatever it was, it's a reminder that some things remain beyond our understanding. If you thought the last clip of the baby monitor was eerie, this next clip will have you questioning what's real when you're asleep. Unseen visitor. Imagine waking up in your locked second-floor apartment, completely alone, only to discover a recording of yourself responding to someone who shouldn't be there. That's exactly what happened in this unsettling story shared by Reddit user Honey Glazed Peaches. They live in a city apartment with deadbolt locks on the door and no other way inside. But when they reviewed their nighttime recording, they were horrified by what it captured. The clip is only 10 seconds long, but it clearly picks up a male voice speaking directly to them, almost like they're having a full conversation. The voice is unfamiliar, has a hint of an accent, and, most unnervingly, they're responding to it in their sleep.
Waka.
Oh.
Yeah. Waka waka baka baka. Waka.
Oh.
Yeah. Waka waka baka baka.
Could this be paranormal? Could someone have found a way into the locked apartment? Or was it a case of hacked technology? The poster mentioned having an Alexa device in the living room, but it's too far away to have picked up the voice so clearly. After replaying the clip, the question still lingers. What or who was in that apartment? Whatever the answer, this moment is nothing short of terrifying. From eerie recordings to mysterious footage, this next clip will leave you questioning what your cameras might catch. Unknown apparition. Security cameras are supposed to give us peace of mind, but what if they capture something that makes you question everything? Imagine being out for the night, checking your feed, and spotting something that shouldn't be there. Reddit user Azomac shared this eerie footage, and what happens will leave you wondering if you dare walk back inside. The clip begins with a strange, ghostly figure appearing on their security camera at around 11:30 p.m. It seems to hover in place, faint and translucent, like an apparition. The user wasn't home at the time, but decided to check the footage before heading inside at 1 a.m., and it was still there. But here's where it gets even more unsettling. Once they stepped into the house, the figure vanished completely from the camera feed. There was no trace of it inside or outside, leaving them baffled. They later revealed they have over an hour of recorded footage showing the same figure lingering before it disappeared. Was it a ghost, a trick of the light, or something else entirely? With over an hour of unexplained footage, this mystery has left more questions than answers. One thing's for sure, walking into that house would take a lot of courage. If you thought the last clip was eerie, this next one will have you questioning what's lurking in the bushes at night. Strange creature lurking. It's a quiet night, and then you hear it, the sound of dogs barking in the distance. You assume it's just someone walking past, but what happens next is far from normal. Sent in by Reddit user Fit Then Fat, this eerie footage from Costa Rica captures something truly bizarre. Watch closely as something strange emerges from the bushes. The clip begins with the dogs barking and approaching something in the bushes. Then a strange, almost crab-like creature appears. Its movements are unsettling, unlike anything you'd expect to see. Here's the footage again, zoomed in and slowed down. Look closely at the creature's body. It seems almost human-like, but distorted, and the dogs don't know what to make of it. This is the kind of moment that makes your heart race. Whether it's an illusion, an unknown creature, or something we can't even explain, this footage is enough to keep anyone up at night. What would you do if you saw this outside your home? If you thought that creature in the bushes was unsettling, this next clip takes us to an abandoned hospital where even seasoned officers couldn't explain what they found. Haunted hospital encounter. Abandoned buildings are already unnerving, but imagine being on a police operation and encountering something that defies explanation. Reddit user Mr. Miracle.br shared this eerie footage from Brazil, where officers found themselves face-to-face with the unexplainable. The clip shows 3 police officers cautiously approaching an abandoned hospital. Ahead of them, a door bangs repeatedly, slamming over and over. As they get closer, the banging continues, but when they check behind the door, there's nothing there. No wind, no person, no explanation. Their confusion grows as they search for the cause, but the door keeps slamming as if moved by an unseen force. Just as they decide to leave, a loud crash, like a vase breaking, echoes from deeper in the building. At that moment, all three officers, visibly shaken, decide to run for it. Whatever was causing these disturbances remains a chilling mystery. Thank you for joining us on this journey through 7 paranormal clips you can't explain. Which one gave you the biggest chills? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more eerie encounters, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. See you in the next video, if you dare.